Welcome inside of Lucas Archer Gym, the site for tonight's high school basketball matchup between the Huntington Highlanders and the visiting Charleston Catholic Irish. I'm Christian Palmer. Thank you for joining me tonight for the streaming of this contest here on Video Productions in association with Kindred Digital Sports. Excited for this game tonight as two very talented teams will be on display. I'll break down both squads a little more right on the other side of this break. This is the Kindred Digital Basketball Showcase, presented by Marshall Orthopedics.
At Food Fair, fresh produce means we use local farmers and agriculture to provide the best for your family, from the farm into your hands. Convenience means providing cut and ready fruits and vegetables that give your family freshness without the prep time. By downloading the Food Fair app, you can shop fresh, collect cart cash rewards, and even have freshness delivered right to your door. Download the Food Fair app today and start shopping. Food Fair, conveniently fresh.
Planning for a funeral is never easy, and selecting the right mortuary can be important. Family owned and operated for over 6 decades, our family has helped other families going through the most difficult time. Chapman's Mortuary and Crematory can help you plan arrangements today or offer a pre-need funeral plan in line with your intimate wishes. And now we provide Huntington's only on-site crematory. Call us for a free consultation. Chapman's Mortuary and Crematory, serving the tri-state for over 60 years.
Back inside of Lucas Archer Gym, just a few moments away from tip-off between the 13-6 Huntington Highlanders and the 16-2 Charleston Catholic Irish. It is time for the national anthem, so we are going to step aside for one more quick break. This is the Kindred Digital Basketball Showcase, presented by Marshall Orthopedics.
I care.
I care.
I care.
I care. I care.
It doesn't matter how big or small your problem is. We want you to know that we're all in this together. At Cabell County Schools, we want everyone in our school community to know that they belong and that we care.
Hi, this is JJ Roberts from Huntington, and when I'm back home, you will find me at my local Par-Mar store.
We had that thundering herd pride at your local Par-Mar stores. We are over 200 stores strong and growing. Download the Par-Mar app for even more savings and sign up for the Par-Mar Rewards Card. Whether it's food, gas, or groceries, we have you covered.
Not a Par-Mar store near you now? There will be soon.
Culture.
Back inside of Lucas Archer Gym, just a few moments away from the opening tip. The 13-6 Huntington Highlanders at home tonight, hosting Charleston Catholic. The Highlanders come into tonight's game with a 3-game winning streak. Huntington in a really good stretch of play. The Highlanders have won 6 of their last 7 matchups. A well-rounded offense for Huntington. 3 players are scoring in double digits night in and night out. Mikey Johnson leads the way for the Highlanders in most stats. Johnson's season averages 18.6 points per game, 8.4 rebounds, 4.3 assists, 1.1 steal, and 0.9 blocks per game. Leads the team in all of those categories and even in free throw percentage at 81%. The other Highlanders averaging double figures in points per game are senior Jaden Clark with 16.1 points per game and junior Avante Crawford with 10.7 points per game. Offensively, the Highlanders averaging 69.8 points per game this year. On defense, Huntington has allowed an average of 62.5 points per game. On the other side of things, Charleston Catholic 16-2, started the season with 12 straight victories. After a tremendous start, the Irish have dropped 2 of their last 6, but both of Charleston Catholic's losses were decided by single digits, a few close losses away from being undefeated on the campaign. Offensively, Charleston Catholic averaging 57.5 points per game this season. On the defensive end of things, the Irish have allowed opposing offenses to score just 38.4 points per game. Defense, certainly the biggest strength of the team for the Irish. Great averages, holding opponents below 40 points in 11 of their 18 games played. Johnson wins the opening tip over Turner, and the Highlanders control to start things off. Lapsley with a pass to his left to the 6'3" senior Mikey Johnson. Starting 5 for the Highlanders: Mikey Johnson, Avante Crawford, Tavion Wilson, Jaden Clark, and Isaiah Lapsley. Give you the starting 5 for the Irish in just a moment. As we return to play here, Crawford trigger the inbound, hits Clark in the corner, 3-point shot, no good. Rebound by Ranson. The Irish moving the ball around the perimeter to start this possession. Gio Cinco with the ball, gets it to Jay Allen Turner. Turner with a nice spin, shot off the glass and in. The Highlanders quickly go the other way. 3-point shot from Crawford, too strong. Fight for the rebound, and the Irish have it. Starting alongside Jay Allen Turner, Gio Cinco, Jeffrey Reynolds, Wilkes Alif. Missed shot and rebound by Crawford. And the final starter in the 5 for the Irish, Zayden Ranson. Ball deflected out of play. The Highlanders will retain possession. Crawford inbounds to Johnson. Hands it off to Lapsley. Johnson and the Highlanders offense slow things down now. Crawford on the left wing. Back to Johnson. It's going to be an interesting matchup tonight. Allen on Johnson, 2 extremely talented players. Usually able to use their size and height as a big advantage, but 6'3" going up against 6'4". Not much of a difference there. Foul called on Zayden Ranson of Charleston Catholic. That'll put sophomore Tavion Wilson at the line. First free throw by Wilson is good. Putting the Highlanders on the scoreboard. And now an opportunity to tie things back up at 2 apiece. Second shot by Wilson is in. Gio Cinco with the ball. Bounce pass to Allen. Oh, excuse me. Turner, Jay Allen Turner. And a nice pass on the inside, and Ranson finishes down low. Lapsley with the ball, dribbling to his right. Spots Clark to his left. Lapsley to Wilson, dribbling to his right, feeds Johnson. Good job by the Irish defensively, not allowing any openings, but a foul picked up by the defense, Gio Cinco. Johnson will inbound. And gets it right back. Crawford, a quick pass to the inside. Now a shot in the corner. Lapsley in and out. Clark with the offensive rebound. Lapsley with it again on the left wing. Johnson with a mid-range jumper. Too strong off the back of the iron. No good. The Irish now with an opportunity to extend their lead. A block down low by Tavion Wilson. The ball, though, back in the hands of Jay Allen Turner. Fouled while shooting, and he'll head to the line for 2 free throw opportunities. Jay Allen Turner, the 6'4" senior. First free throw by the senior. Planks off the front of the rim, no good. Substitution for the Irish, Max Wilcox checks into the game. Second free throw by Turner, too strong. Fight for the rebound, and it's back with Jay Allen. Clark defending Turner. Tries to shake free, gets into the paint, but his shot, I believe that was deflected by Wilson. But the Irish with a quick steal on defense. Shot down low by Wilcox, no good. Clark and the Highlanders head the other way. Clark tried to fight through traffic, but unable to convert in the paint. A fake pass and a nice score down low by Zayden Ranson. The Irish excited after their early start. 6-2 lead midway through the first quarter. It's a 30-second timeout, so we will keep it here during the break and take a look at an instant replay of the latest score. Nice move by the 6'3" sophomore, Zayden Ranson. Created just enough space to be able to score down low. Mentioned Charleston Catholic's defense, so impressive this season, allowing just 38.4 points per game, and a strong start to this contest, allowing 2 points in the first 4 minutes. Players return to the court. Highlanders basketball out of the timeout. Lapsley brings the ball across the timeline and dishes it off to Johnson. Screen by Wilson. Johnson driving, then pulling up. Jumper, no good. Rebound by Turner. Cinco in the corner. Ranson with it now. Turns into Wilson. Almost lost the ball for a moment and then passed it right to Avante Crawford. Chandler in transition. Layup, no good. Cinco with the rebound. And a whistle and a foul picked up by Chandler. Foul stops the game clock with 3 minutes and 18 seconds left in the first quarter. Substitution for the Highlanders, Lapsley gets a breather. Jaden Clark back in. Johnson on Turner. Reynolds comes to help with a screen. Still not much space for Turner. Mentioned this is going to be a matchup to watch all night. Johnson versus Turner. Spin move by Turner. Shot just as he entered the paint, no good. Rebound by Wilson. Crawford directing some traffic. Johnson to Wilson. Finds Chandler in the corner. Three-pointer, no good. Foul on the Highlanders. Just after the missed shot, Avante Crawford picking up the foul. It's the Highlanders' third team foul of the quarter. Brief stoppage in play. Appears as though a slight issue with the clock. A quick fix and a return to play. The Irish with the basketball. Wilcox dribbles to his right. Passes to his left. Turner. Three-point shot by Reynolds. Too strong, misses everything. Rebound by Wilson. Johnson with a heave down the court to Chandler, who elevates and misses the first shot, but gets his own rebound and scores the second chance points. Another timeout has been requested, and it's another 30-second timeout, so we will keep it here and give you another look at a replay brought to you by Mount West. Nice job by Chandler down low. Got his own rebound. 6-4 early on. This time, the timeout requested by Charleston Catholic. Just a few moments after a Highlanders timeout was requested. Both head coaches wanting to discuss things with their team, what they're seeing out on the court early on. The head coaches for these two teams for Charleston Catholic, it's Hunter Moles. For the Huntington Highlanders, Lambros Sphingos. Ready to return to play. Charleston Catholic's ball out of the timeout. 6'4" senior Jay Allen Turner to inbound. Cinco brings it across the timeline. Hits Wilcox in the corner and gets the ball right back. Reynolds on the left wing. Cinco dribbling to his right. Some miscommunication between him and Turner. Thought he was going to stay in the corner. Passed it that way, and nobody was home. Turnover for the Irish. One possession ball game. The Highlanders with an opportunity to tie things up or take the lead on this possession. Chandler passes to his left. Clark with it near the top of the key. Cinco playing tight defense on him. Johnson thought about a three-pointer, holds on to it, feeds Crawford, spin move, and a nice finish down low by Avante Crawford. All tied up now, it's 6 apiece. Cinco dribbling to his right, bounce pass to Ranson, his shot rejected. Nice play by the Highlanders' interior defense. Under a minute to go in the first quarter. Cinco inbounds to Wilcox. Reynolds pass deflected by the Highlanders, and they look to score in transition. It's Mikey Johnson finally found an opening and takes full advantage of it. Highlanders lead by 2. Turner looking for some space, spins, stops just as he crossed the three-point line, past to Reynolds in the corner, finds him again now. Reynolds driving inside. Passes back out to Wilcox. Wilcox shot in the paint, no good. Avante Crawford skies for the rebound. Pass it up the court to Clark, whose shot is blocked in transition, but he was fouled. Shooting foul on Turner puts the senior Jaden Clark at the line. Stops the clock with 7 seconds left. First shot by Clark, bounces around the rim and in. Substitution for the Irish, Wilkes Aliff back into the contest. Second free throw opportunity by Clark, nothing but net. Highlanders lead by 4. Another timeout has been called on the court as a milestone was just hit by another Highlanders senior. We saw it a couple of weeks ago, Mikey Johnson with his 1,000th point. Now it is Jaden Clark's turn. Special moment for Clark. He's had a very impressive career playing basketball for the Highlanders. He's the second leading scorer on the season, averaging 16.1 points per game. Special moment for him, and love that he was able to do that at home in front of his own fans. And he got a great cheer here inside of Lucas Archer Gym. Still 7 seconds left to work with for Charleston Catholic. Plenty of time to get the ball down the court and create a shot opportunity. Inbound to Cinco. Dribbles to his right. Hands it off to Wilcox. Three-point shot. No good. And that's how the first quarter ends, with the Highlanders up by 4. 10-6 is our score. We're going to step aside for a short break. This is the KINDRED Digital Basketball Showcase, presented by Marshall Orthopedics.
You really can't get much for $5 these days, unless...
Is that a real song?
I think she liked it.
Your choice of...
Back inside of Huntington High School, where the Highlanders currently lead over Charleston Catholic. The Irish trying to be road warriors tonight, but down by 4 at the moment. 10-6 the score after 8 minutes of play. Close matchup after the first quarter, and anticipate it to be that way for pretty much the whole night. Two really good teams, and it was an excellent showing when they met last season. Huntington won the game, but it was really close. Final score 65-57. The Irish own possession of the basketball to kick things off here in the second quarter. Ransom with the ball at the top of the key. Passes to Reynolds. Good defense by Chandler. Wilcox with it now. Passes to his right. Aliff drives inside, spins, but can't find an opening past Mikey Johnson. Pass to Reynolds, almost deflected by Chandler, but the Irish keep it. Create a nice opportunity, but unable to get the shot to go down low. Second chance, and Cinco from the corner. Three-point shot too strong. Rebound by Johnson. Clark to Wilson, who goes up and scores. Through some contact as well, and will head to the line for an and one opportunity. The 6'3" sophomore Tavion Wilson having a really strong season. Wilson averaging 9.7 points per game this season, also averaging 7.8 rebounds a game. Mentioned just a sophomore and a lot of talented seniors, so Wilson will be a force in the starting five for years to come. Stoppage in play as one of the referees wiping up the court. Play ready to resume. Wilson trying to cash in on an and one opportunity. His free throw, no good, but Chandler able to grab the rebound. Went up with the ball immediately, but had it deflected out of play. Highlanders keep possession. Crawford to trigger the inbound. Another stoppage as the clock was running. They quickly get that corrected and put 7:04 back on the clock. Clark passes inside. Crawford with a pretty shot in the paint. Great arc on that shot. Scores, and the Highlanders are up by 8. The Irish quickly up the court, creating an opportunity for Wilcox, who scores down low. Johnson pass to Clark. Crawford with it now, calling out some commands to the offense. Pass to Clark in the corner. Three-point shot is good. Has to be some weight off of Clark's shoulders after scoring the 1,000th point of his Highlanders career in the first quarter. Gets that taken care of early on and now can just focus on winning the game. The Irish answer back with 2 points down low. Still a single-digit ball game, 7-point lead for the Highlanders. Crawford turns and passes to Clark. Bounce pass to Wilson. Oh, what a great assist by Jaden Clark. The 6'3" sophomore Tavion Wilson converts on the opportunity. Wilcox thought about the three-point shot. Dribbles inside. The Irish working the ball around. Aliff with the ball down low. Shot doesn't go, but he was fouled and will head to the line. Take another look at Clark's three-point shot from the corner. That replay brought to you by Roosters. First free throw opportunity by Aliff, no good. Checking back into the game for the Irish, J. Allen Turner. Second free throw opportunity, no good as well. Too strong off the back of the iron. Under 5.5 to go in the first half. Highlanders up by 9. Crawford gets a screen from Wilson. Shoots the mid-range jumper, no good. Turner with the rebound. Brings the ball up the court and fires it to Reynolds in the corner. Ransom with the ball down low, spins and shoots, no good, but got his own rebound. Reynolds with a pump fake, drives inside. Nice offense by the Irish, and that possession ends with a score by Reynolds, off the glass and in. Mid-range jumper, by Chandler is in. Both offenses heating up here in the second quarter. Reynolds dribbling to his right, can't find an opening. Hits Turner at the top of the key. Turner to the corner, three-point shot, no good. Ranson with another rebound. Ball back in the hands of Turner. Dribbling to his right. Gets a screen, but Crawford immediately picks him back up. Shot from the perimeter is good. Three-pointer from J. Allen Turner. The Highlanders lead cut down to 6. Mikey Johnson in the offense slow things down. Bounce pass to Chandler. He tries a bounce pass into Wilson, but a whistle blown and a foul called on the Irish. Zayden Ranson, a 6'3" sophomore, committing the foul. Substitution by the Irish. Max Wilcox back in the game for Gio Cinco. Crawford triggers the inbound pass. Finds the senior, Jaden Clark. Clark with a one-handed pass to Wilson, who puts it off the glass and in. Turner brings the ball across the timeline. Johnson not leaving his side. Wilcox, mid-range jumper, short. Wilson with the rebound, gets the ball up the court quickly to Clark. Layup doesn't go. Chandler's second opportunity doesn't go either. Reynolds with the rebound in the paint. Wilcox dribbling to his right. Feeds Turner. Ranson coming to set a screen. Gives Allen just a little bit of space. His shot, no good. Rebound by Wilcox, who gets another second chance opportunity for the Irish and makes the most of it. Reynolds on Johnson. Oh, a nice give and go by the Highlanders, but an offensive foul is called. The foul on Tavion Wilson. That stops the game clock with 2 minutes and 14 seconds left in the first half. 6-point ball game. Substitution for the Highlanders as Chandler checks back in for Wilson. Another brief stoppage. Mopping up the court before this inbound. Turner to inbound for the Irish. Senior guard Gio Cinco brings it up the court. Cinco to Reynolds. Reynolds with it again on the right wing. Looking for an open teammate. He's going to pull a three-pointer himself, and his shot is good. Well, appears as though Reynolds might have had a foot on the line. Give him 2. 4-point ball game. Johnson, mid-range jumper, in and out. Crawford grabbed the rebound, but he's going to be called for a foul. Excitement on the court. Hunter Moles wearing his emotions on his sleeve. Gotta love an energetic coach. Always makes the players want to play just a bit harder for you. Cinco gets the inbound pass. Falk in the game for the Highlanders playing defense. He deflects the pass of Cinco, but it still winds up in the hands of Wilcox, who drives inside and scores. One possession ball game here in Huntington. Lapsley bounce pass to Chandler, who tries to spin, but was knocked down in the process, and a foul called on Charleston Catholic. The Irish fans in attendance showing their disapproval of the whistle. Johnson looking for an open teammate. Hits Chandler. Chandler to Lapsley. Dribbles back near midcourt. Clark with it now on the left wing. Johnson driving inside, calls his own number and draws a foul. Johnson now headed to the line for 2 free throw opportunities. Mentioned earlier, Mikey is the Highlanders' leader in free throw percentage, coming into tonight's game with an 81% rate at the free throw line. His first of 2 shots up and in. A trio of substitutions made by the Irish. Jonah Ball, Luke Blades, and also Wilkes Aliff check into the game. Second free throw by Johnson is in. Wilcox passes to his right. Reynolds brings it across the timeline. Under a minute to go in the first half. Wilcox with a couple of dribble moves, drives inside, kicks it to the corner. Aliff hands it off to Reynolds and gets it right back. Jonah Ball with it now. Dribbles to his right, spins to his left. Blades to Wilcox. Calls for a screen. Folk playing tight defense, but Wilcox able to squeeze past. Floater, no good. Johnson and the Highlanders head the other way. Nice move by Johnson, but the shot doesn't go. Rebound by Chandler, no good. Johnson able to grab another rebound, but the Highlanders turning the ball over. Did not see the call by the official, but believe Johnson called for a travel after he grabbed the ball, hit the hardwood floor, and slid for a moment. Wilcox reties his laces and gets the ball with 7.5 seconds left in the first half. Trying to find an opening in the defense, but has the ball poked free. Gets it right back before the buzzer, but his shot is short. A great first half of play and a very close ball game. 4-point lead for the Highlanders at the half. We're going to step aside for a short break. This is the KINDRED Digital Basketball Showcase, presented by Marshall Orthopedics.
Hi, I'm Doug Nestor. I'm from Canova, West Virginia, and when I'm back home, you can find me at my local Par-Mar store.
We have that gold and blue pride at your local Par-Mar store. We are coming to your neighborhood soon. West Virginia, Kentucky, Ohio, Pennsylvania, and Maryland, we have you covered. Download the Par-Mar app and sign up for the Par-Mar rewards card. Food, gas, groceries, and more, we are gold and blue proud, and we are Par-Mar stores.
If there's not a Par-Mar store near you now, there will be soon.
At Food Fair, fresh produce means we use local farmers and agriculture to provide the best for your family, from the farm into your hands. Convenience means providing cut-and-ready fruits and vegetables that give your family freshness without the prep time. By downloading the Food Fair app, you can shop fresh, collect Cart Cash rewards, and even have freshness delivered right to your door. Download the Food Fair app today and start shopping. Food Fair, conveniently fresh.
Back inside of Lucas Archer Gym, where it is halftime in this high school basketball matchup between the Huntington Highlanders and the visiting Charleston Catholic Irish. After the first 8 minutes of play, the Highlanders led by 4. 10-6 was the score at the conclusion of the first quarter. Still a 4-point lead for the Highlanders at the half, 25-21. The Irish offense able to pick up some steam in that second quarter. 15 points in the second as opposed to 6 in the first 8 minutes of play. An exciting first half of action though. A lot of talent on both sides of the court, and it really has been on display. We're going to step aside for another short break and continue to break down the first half of action on the other side. This is the KINDRED Digital Basketball Showcase, presented by Marshall Orthopedics.
You really can't get much for $5 these days, unless...
Is that a real song?
I think she liked it.
Your choice of sandwich plus all this for just $5 is worth celebrating. Choose wisely. Choose Wendy's Piggy Bag.
Hi, I'm Wyatt Milam. I'm from Canova, West Virginia. When I'm back home, you'll find me at my local Par-Mar store.
We have that gold and blue pride at your local Par-Mar store. We are coming to your neighborhood soon. West Virginia, Kentucky, Ohio, Pennsylvania, and Maryland, we have you covered. Download the Par-Mar app and sign up for the Par-Mar rewards card. Food, gas, groceries, and more, we are gold and blue proud, and we are Par-Mar stores.
If there's not a Par-Mar store near you now, there will be soon.
Planning for a funeral is never easy, and selecting the right mortuary can be important. Family owned and operated for over 6 decades, our family has helped other families going through the most difficult time. Chapman's Mortuary and Crematory can help you plan arrangements today or offer a pre-need funeral plan in line with your intimate wishes. And now we provide Huntington's only on-site crematory. Call us for a free consultation. Chapman's Mortuary and Crematory, serving the tri-state for over 60 years.
The culture here at Mount West is to facilitate student success in a variety of ways.
Students know that somebody cares. They know that there's somebody on the other table that is willing to do everything they can to make them successful.
Somebody can walk in the door not knowing what they want to do, and they can talk through what their options might be.
There's a program or a pathway for you here at Mount West. We have a pathway for anybody.
Just over halfway through halftime here in Huntington, where the Highlanders lead 25-21 over Charleston Catholic. We'll let you know how these two teams are playing to their averages. Offensively, the Huntington Highlanders offense has been great this season, averaging 69.8 points per game on the year. The offense not doing as much damage per usual, 25 points in the first half of play, but picked up some steam in the second quarter. 15 points in the second quarter as opposed to 10 points in the first 8 minutes of play. On the defensive end, the Highlanders with much better numbers than usual. 21 points allowed on average. Huntington has given up 62.5 points per game on the campaign. Defense playing really strong in tonight's contest. On the other side of things, offensively, Charleston Catholic averaging 57.5 points per game this season. A good bit below that average in the first half of play, but they also picked up some momentum on offense in the second quarter with 15 points, just 6 in the first quarter. We'll see if the second quarter play continues in the second half. On the defensive end, Charleston Catholic has allowed opposing offenses to average just 38.4 points per game this season. The defense strong in the first half, per usual, but the Highlanders on pace for 50 points in tonight's game. We'll see who steps up in the second half. Just a few minutes left before that gets going. We're going to step aside for another short break. This is the KINDRED Digital Basketball Showcase, presented by Marshall Orthopedics.
At Food Fair, fresh produce means we use local farmers and agriculture to provide the best for your family, from the farm into your hands. Convenience means providing cut-and-ready fruits and vegetables that give your family freshness without the prep time. By downloading the Food Fair app, you can shop fresh, collect Cart Cash rewards, and even have freshness delivered right to your door. Download the Food Fair app today and start shopping. Food Fair, conveniently fresh.
Planning for a funeral is never easy, and selecting the right mortuary can be important. Family owned and operated for over 6 decades, our family has helped other families going through the most difficult time. Chapman's Mortuary and Crematory can help you plan arrangements today or offer a pre-need funeral plan in line with your intimate wishes. And now we provide Huntington's only on-site crematory. Call us for a free consultation. Chapman's Mortuary and Crematory, serving the tri-state for over 60 years.
Just a few moments away from the start of the second half here inside of Huntington High School. Charleston Catholic looking to play Road Warriors tonight. Charleston Catholic on the road for its final 4 games of the season, so having to get used to being Road Warriors. Good battle in the first half as the Irish find themselves down by just 4 against the 13-6 Huntington Highlanders. Not surprised. It was a close matchup when these two teams met last season, when the Highlanders were victorious 65-57, the final score of that contest. Highlanders ball to start the second half. Mikey Johnson dribbling to his left, puts up a shot, no good. Grabs his own rebound, passes to Wilson, who elevates and scores. Jay Allen Turner inbounds the ball for the Irish. Pass to the corner to Aliff. Cinco hands it off to Turner, dribbling to his right, steps back. Johnson right in his face, unable to pull a shot. Cinco with it now. Reynolds sets a screen. The ball back with Turner. Ranson with a pick and roll. Turner puts up a shot, no good. Grabs a loose ball. However, whistle blown and a foul called before he went up with his second shot. Mikey Johnson, 6'3" senior, picking up the foul. It's the Highlanders' first of the quarter. Cinco hands it off to Turner, dribbling to his left. Thought about the three. Does a little give and go with Ranson. His shot down low. Doesn't get the friendly roll. Battle for the loose ball. Johnson tips it out to Lapsley, who grabs it, but had a foot on the line, out of play. Turnover for the Highlanders. That stops the clock with 6:45 left in the third quarter. Turner dribbles to the left wing. Now backs up. Reynolds comes to set a screen. Johnson doing a really good job defensively tonight on Turner, but just as I said that, the good old announcer's jinx, Turner steps back, pulls a three, and sinks it. One possession ball game. Highlanders lead by 3. Wilson to Lapsley. Crawford with it now, dribbles into the paint, and then gets it back to Lapsley. Lapsley floats a pass toward Wilson. Wilson to Clark, and his shot gets stuck on the rim. 6'4" Turner leaps up and pulls it free. An empty possession for the Highlanders. Now an opportunity for the Irish to tie this thing back up. Cinco brings it across the timeline. Hands it off to Aliff. Gets the ball right back. Turner with it now, dribbling to his left. Jaden Clark able to poke the ball free. Fight for the ball on the hardwood. Jump ball called. Discussion on who the ball's going to go to. The Highlanders get possession. Substitution for the Irish. Max Wilcox checks back into the game. Lapsley gets the inbound pass. Bounce pass to Wilson. Wilson to Johnson. Clark now driving inside. Shot off the glass, no good. Wilcox with it in transition. Pass to the corner, shot by Reynolds. Three-pointer too strong. Crawford with the rebound. Bounce pass to Clark, who drives inside. Layup no good, but Mikey Johnson gets the rebound and puts it back in. Ranson with the ball, works his way into the paint. Shot doesn't go, but a foul called on Wilson. A lot of size on both teams, but was really impressed looking up and down Charleston Catholic's roster. 8 players listed as 6 foot or taller for the Irish. 6'3" sophomore Zayden Ranson makes his first free throw opportunity. Substitution for the Highlanders. Chandler back in the ball game. Second free throw by Ranson. In and out. But Turner skies up and grabs the rebound. Then has his shot rejected by Chandler. Behind the back move in the backcourt by Johnson. Some contact by the Irish and a foul called. Under 5 to go in the third quarter. The Highlanders lead by 4. Lapsley dribbles to his right, turns and passes to his left. Johnson with it now. Turner on Johnson again. Screen set by Crawford. Lapsley with it now. Gets it back in the hands of the 6'3" senior Mikey Johnson. Crawford to Lapsley. Back to Johnson. Tries to drive inside and has the ball poked free. The Irish head the other way. Wilcox goes up with the ball. Had it poked free, but appears as though he was fouled. The foul on Isaiah Lapsley. Wilcox at the line to shoot 2. Wilcox, another 6-footer for the Irish. A 6'3" junior sinks his first free throw opportunity. His second shot, nothing but net. 2-point ball game. It's been a close contest all night. Appears as though it's going to be that way throughout the entirety. Crawford just about lost the ball, regains control. Johnson dribbles inside the 3-point line, then hits Crawford. Chandler, mid-range jumper, shot rattles around the rim and in. Cinco leading the offense for the Irish. Bounce pass to Wilcox. Clark defending him in the corner. Now an offensive foul called on the Irish. Jeffrey Reynolds, the guilty party. Under 3.5 to go in the third. The Highlanders with an opportunity to extend their advantage after the empty possession by the Irish. Chandler with the ball near the top of the key, passes to Johnson. Johnson to Crawford. His shot too strong, misses everything. Cinco with the rebound. Looking up the court, passes to Turner. Turner tried to go baseline, but the Highlanders cut him off. And a travel called on Turner. Didn't keep either foot planted. Couple of turnovers in a row for the Irish. Substitution for the Highlanders. Tavion Wilson checks back into the game. Avante Crawford will take a brief breather on the bench. Wilson with the ball in the corner, overlooking his options, hands it off to Clark. Wilson gets it back, drives inside, goes up with it, makes the shot with the foul. Another and one opportunity for Tavion Wilson. Seems like he gets 3 or 4 of those every game. We'll take another look at the replay. The free throw by Wilson is good. The sophomore converts on the and one opportunity. Reverse layup attempt by Wilcox, no good. The Highlanders quickly get the ball up the court to Jaden Clark, who goes up strong for a layup. Couldn't get the shot to go, but that's because he was fouled. 2 more free throw opportunities coming up for the Highlanders. First shot by Clark is good. Now an 8-point lead for the Highlanders. If you're just now joining us, huge milestone hit earlier in this contest by Jaden Clark, who makes the second of 2 free throws. Clark scoring the 1,000th point of his Highlanders basketball career. Turner to Cinco. Cinco tried a no-look pass to Ranson, who wasn't expecting it. The pass deflects off of him and out of play. All of a sudden, it's a 9-point lead for the Highlanders. Johnson with the ball in the left wing. Passes to his right. Wilson with it now. Pass to the corner. Clark pulls the three, and it's good. 12-point advantage for the Huntington Highlanders. A timeout has been requested by Charleston Catholic. It's a full timeout, so we'll step aside for a short break. This is the KINDRED Digital Basketball Showcase, presented by Marshall Orthopedics.
Mr. Cooper, we have an emergency at a middle school.
Thank you. Board office, will you activate the crisis team? This is not a drill.
In Cabell County Schools, we are ready, alert, and aware.
Going out? Hungry? Have kids? Looking for a fun, casual joint? Then Roosters at Pullman Square in Huntington is the place to be. Bring the kids 12 and under on Tuesdays, and they eat for just 99 cents all day long. That's right, an entree, 2 sides, and a drink for less than $1. Plus, Tuesday at Roosters means a featured appetizer all day for just $2. Roosters will lighten your mood and not your wallet. And you can always enjoy your favorite sports on Roosters 40 TVs. Roosters at Pullman Square in Huntington, a fun, casual joint.
Back inside of Lucas Archer Gym, where the Huntington Highlanders just went on quite the run in the past few minutes. Now lead by 12 in a game that's been just within an arm's reach for basically the entire contest. The Highlanders have led pretty much throughout, but around a 5-point advantage. Now a double-digit lead for Huntington High. Reynolds with a bounce pass to Turner. Hands it off to Cinco. Cinco to Reynolds. 3-point shot from the left wing. Misses everything. Ball out of play off of the Irish. The Irish able to create an opening off of a play drawn up in the timeout, but unable to convert on the decent 3-point look. Johnson with the ball, dribbling to his right, gets it to Clark, who shoots, moving to his left, shot no good. Rebound by Cinco, brings the ball up the court, hits Reynolds on the right wing. Reynolds to Turner. Turner still looking for an opening. Steps back and pulls the three. Shot in and out. Chandler grabs the board. Gets the ball up the court and in the hands of Mikey Johnson, who gets it back to Chandler. His shot off the glass and in. Tavion Chandler puts the Highlanders up 14. Wilcox driving inside. Has the ball poked loose, but right in the hands of Ranson, who eventually is able to get the ball up and in. 20 seconds left in the third quarter. Clark and the Highlanders offense slow things down. Likely trying to hold the ball for the last shot. 7 seconds to work with. Johnson starts his movement, drives inside, steps back, mid-range jumper, no good. Ransom with the rebound, launches it down the court. Shot doesn't go, and the third quarter ends with the Highlanders leading by 12. We're going to step aside for a short break. This is the KINDRED Digital Basketball Showcase, presented by Marshall Orthopedics.
Cabell County Schools has a zero-tolerance policy for bullying, harassment, and intimidation. We're excited to provide the Stop It mobile app for our students. Stop It has 2 powerful features. Students may report incidents or talk directly to school officials. Cabell County students have the power to end harmful and inappropriate online or physical bullying. You can download the app from Apple or Google Play. Together, we can create a safer, kinder school community.
Hi, I'm Tarambas Patrick from Charleston, West Virginia, and when I'm back home, you'll find me at my local Palmar store.
We have that gold and blue pride at your local Palmar store. We are coming to your neighborhood soon. West Virginia, Kentucky, Ohio, Pennsylvania, and Maryland, we have you covered. Download the Palmar app and sign up for the Palmar Rewards Card. Food, gas, groceries, and more, we are gold and blue proud, and we are Palmar stores.
If there's not a Palmar store near you now, there will be soon.
Fourth quarter action just about to begin here in Huntington. The Highlanders leading by 12 with 8 minutes left to play. The Highlanders with a nice run on offense to end the third quarter. Looking to close things out here in the fourth. Lapsley with the ball. Give and go back and forth with Lapsley. Now a stoppage on the court. A discussion on if it should have been the Highlanders' ball to start the quarter. Scores table talking things over, trying to confirm that the correct team gets the ball, and the switch is being made. It will be Irish ball to start the fourth. Reynolds sets a screen for Wilcox. Ransom with it. Dribbles into the paint, a couple spin moves, puts up a shot, no good. Good defense by Wilson. The ball deflected out of play off of the Irish. And possession goes back to the Highlanders. Just over 7.5 minutes left in regulation. Lapsley with the ball on the left wing. Wilcox playing tight defense on him. Tries to shake him loose with a few dribble moves. Pulls up near the free throw line. His shot no good. Cinco with the board. Gets it to Turner. Turner to the top of the key. Three-pointer is good. Back to a single-digit ball game here in Huntington. Chandler tries to assist Lapsley with a screen. Johnson with it now. Driving inside, shot off the glass, no good, but he'll head to the line for 2 free throw opportunities. The foul on number 52, Jeffrey Reynolds, a 5'11" senior. Johnson, who leads the Highlanders in free throw percentage. 81% on the season coming into tonight's game. Misses the first of 2. Substitution for the Highlanders, Avante Crawford back into the game. Chandler will take a breather on the bench. Second shot by Johnson is good. Back to a 10-point lead for Huntington High. Cinco brings the ball across the timeline, gives it to Turner, who works his way into the paint but has his shot rejected by Wilson. Quickly up the court to Clark, who converts on the layup. Now a heave down the court, deflected out of play by Wilson, and a very close call out of play. Players leaping into the stands and narrowly avoiding a small child, but everyone is A-OK. Turner with the ball, dribbling to his right, stops and spins, creates an opening off the glass and in. Turner, a very impressive talent. Mikey Johnson doing all he can to limit his offensive talents tonight. Mikey Johnson showing off his talents, drives inside and scores. Three-pointer in the corner by Reynolds is good. Back and forth we go now in the fourth. Clark to Lapsley. Mikey Johnson with the ball now. Behind the back move. Turner able to stay with him. Johnson to Crawford to Wilson, who throws it down, but an offensive foul was called on the Highlanders. Avante Crawford, the guilty party. So we take a look at the instant replay. That replay brought to you by Chapman's Mortuary. 5.5 to go in the fourth quarter. Gotta love the enthusiasm by the Highlanders student section, showing their support for the home team. Standing up and moving around. Usually don't see that. Usually stick to their section, but showing their support all around the court. Turner works his way into the paint, elevates, but can't get the shot to go. Grabs his own rebound, second chance, puts it in through the contact and the foul. The foul on the 6'3" senior Mikey Johnson. J. Allen Turner with an opportunity to make this a 2-possession ball game. Free throw by Turner, nothing but net. 6-point ball game. 5 minutes and 15 seconds left in regulation. Lapsley with the ball. Dribbles to his left, looking for an open teammate. Johnson has it now near midcourt. Full head of steam, dribbling to his right. But Turner able to stay in front of him. Whistle blown, foul called on the Irish. Max Wilcox, a 6'3" junior, picks up the foul. That's Charleston Catholic's second team foul of the quarter, as we are now under 5 minutes to play. Mikey Johnson with the basketball. The Highlanders offense taking their time, knowing the clock's in their favor. Johnson takes it all the way to the hole, draws some contact, and is going to get another trip to the line. Jeffrey Reynolds picking up the foul down low. Another brief stoppage to clean up the court. Substitution for the Irish. Wilkes Alif back into the game. Mikey Johnson with a couple of dribbles and a deep breath before he puts his first free throw up and in. Johnson, the Highlanders' leading scorer, averaging 18.6 points per game this season. His second free throw, also good. An 8-point advantage for Huntington High. Cinco quickly gets the ball up the court. His pass deflected, but went right back to him. Now a bounce pass to Ranson. Loose ball, and it trickles right toward Mikey Johnson. Turner on Johnson. Screen coming from Chandler. Switch by the Irish defense. Johnson realized he has the smaller defender on him now, but passes to Lapsley. Trying to take some more time off of the game clock. Just across the midway point of the fourth quarter. Lapsley loses the handle on the ball. That forces the Highlanders to request a timeout. It's a 30-second timeout, so we'll keep it here during the stoppage in play. The message clear from Charleston Catholic's bench. You likely heard the audio picked up from my microphone. Head coach Hunter Moles standing just a few feet away, shouting out, "Calm down" to the offense. Still some time left, but we've got to play good defense and take advantage of our offensive opportunities. Still 3:42 left to work with, so plenty of time for the Irish to attempt to come back in this contest. Charleston Catholic in the midst of a great season, 16-2 overall. At this point in the season, started the year with 12 straight victories, 4-2 in their last 6, looking to finish the season strong. Both teams back out onto the court. Play ready to resume. However, it now appears as though they are checking Mikey Johnson's uniform for something. Now he heads toward the bench. I did hear someone say during the timeout that nobody was bleeding. Wonder if that could be what they are checking on Johnson at the moment. However, another timeout taking place at the moment, and the officials overlooking Johnson's uniform once again. That would be a big loss for the Highlanders here in the last few minutes of the contest. Mentioned early in the pregame, Johnson leads the team in basically every statistic. However, he is back on the court, and so are the rest of the Highlanders, and now the Irish joining them. So after all of that excitement, ready to resume play. 3:42 left in regulation. Highlanders ball out of the timeout. Lapsley receives the inbound pass from Crawford. Wilson and Chandler step up to set a screen. Crawford gets the ball in the corner, then passes it to Chandler, who has the ball poked away by the Irish defenders. Pass up the court, goes to Wilcox. He hits Turner, who drives into the paint, dishes to the corner. Jump shot, no good. Rebound by Mikey Johnson. A quick whistle. Another foul picked up by the Irish, this time Zayden Ranson. Substitution by the Irish. Luke Blades checks into the game. Johnson's inbound pass finds Lapsley. He works the ball across the timeline. Dribbling toward his right, floats the ball for Wilson, who turns, puts it off the glass and in. Tavion Wilson makes it look easy sometimes. Turner with the ball. Gets a screen, but the Highlander defense determined not to let him beat them. Three-pointer from the corner, short, but Wilcox able to grab the offensive rebound, put it back up and in. A timeout requested by Charleston Catholic. Can't take the timeouts with you, so might as well use them while you've got them. This timeout comes with 2 minutes and 43 seconds left in the ball game. Still an 8-point lead for the Highlanders. Once again, head coach Hunter Moles showing some intensity during a timeout, shouting out some commands to his team. Gotta love the passion. The Highlanders break their huddle and return to the court as Moles shouts out, "Get a stop," to his team. They'll need a few stops here in the last few minutes of the game. Still, though, plenty of time to attempt a comeback. Johnson inbounds the ball to Lapsley. Gets it right back. Sprints up the court. Drives inside, jump pass to Lapsley. Couple of dribble moves by Lapsley, turns and passes to Crawford. Crawford to Lapsley. Wilson, Clark, open three. It's good. Money from the senior, Jaden Clark, and now Avante Crawford almost able to steal the inbound pass. The Irish get it back, and then Tavion Wilson deflected it away again, but it hit Avante Crawford when he was out of play. Three-point shot from Wilcox, no good. Rebound by the Irish. Ranson with second chance points. Back to a single-digit ball game. Lapsley with the ball, and he was fouled. No, excuse me, a timeout requested by the Huntington Highlanders. It's a full timeout, so we'll step aside for a short break. This is the KINDRED Digital Basketball Showcase, presented by Marshall Orthopedics.
Going out? Hungry? Have kids? Looking for a fun, casual joint? Then Roosters at Pullman Square in Huntington is the place to be. Bring the kids 12 and under on Tuesdays, and they eat for just 99 cents all day long. That's right, an entree, 2 sides, and a drink for less than $1. Plus, Tuesday at Roosters means a featured appetizer all day for just $2. Roosters will lighten your mood and not your wallet. And you can always enjoy your favorite sports on Roosters 40 TVs. Roosters at Pullman Square in Huntington, a fun, casual joint.
Back inside of Lucas Archer Gym. Under 2 minutes to go in the ball game. Highlanders ball out of the timeout. Mikey Johnson inbounds right in front of the Highlanders student section, who gave him all kinds of support near the end of the timeout. Gassing up their team star player, Jaden Clark, gets the ball to Lapsley. Three-pointer is good. However, an offensive foul was called. Well, they've got the points on the board. The foul took place after the shot. Clark now brings the ball up the court for the Highlanders. Cross-court pass to Lapsley, who drives inside, puts up a shot. No good, but he was fouled. Lapsley at the line, shooting 2. Lapsley, a 5'7" sophomore with a strong performance in this evening's contest. His first free throw opportunity goes in and out. A deep breath before a quick dribble, and the second free throw opportunity, nothing but net. Irish need some quick buckets. Turner trying to provide that for his offense. Pulls a jumper, too strong off the back of the iron, no good. Ball up the court to Crawford. Nobody around him. Wide open layup is good. 13-point lead for the Highlanders. A heave down the court that bounces into the hands of Avante Crawford. Lapsley, three-pointer from the corner. He sinks it. Lapsley heating up in the fourth. Bounce pass to Ranson, who puts a shot off the glass and in. Another timeout requested by the Irish. It's a full timeout, so we'll step aside for one more break. This is the Kindred Digital Basketball Showcase, presented by Marshall Orthopedics.
Mr. Cooper, we have an emergency at a middle school.
Thank you. Board office, will you activate the crisis team? This is not a drill.
In Cabell County Schools, we are ready, alert, and aware.
Going out? Hungry? Have kids? Looking for a fun, casual joint? Then Roosters at Pullman Square in Huntington is the place to be. Bring the kids 12 and under on Tuesdays, and they eat for just 99 cents all day long. That's right, an entree, 2 sides, and a drink for less than $1. Plus, Tuesday at Roosters means a featured appetizer all day for just $2. Roosters will lighten your mood and not your wallet. And you can always enjoy your favorite sports on Roosters 40 TVs. Roosters at Pullman Square in Huntington, a fun, casual joint.
Back inside of Lucas Archer Gym. Under 40 seconds to go in regulation. The Highlanders lead by 14, looking to put the final finishing touches on their 14th victory of the season. Highlanders basketball out of the timeout. Johnson hits Lapsley, gets a bounce pass back, and the Irish commit a foul. Aliff committing the foul. Mikey Johnson now heads back to the line. Another opportunity from the charity stripe for the 6'3" senior Mikey Johnson. First shot too strong. Substitution for the Irish. Luke Blades checks back into the game. Aliff exits. Second shot by Johnson is good. Turner inbounds the ball to Cinco. Cinco hands it off to Wilcox. Wilcox to Turner. Drives into the paint, gets a shot to go. Clark receives the inbound pass, and he is immediately fouled. The Irish playing this one out till the clock hits triple zeros. Clark at the line, shooting 2. His first free throw, no good. If you're just now joining us, a milestone hit earlier in this contest by the senior, Jaden Clark, surpassing 1,000 points in his Highlanders basketball career. Congrats to that young man. 3-point shot from Wilcox falls short, but an offensive board by Turner, and second chance points. A heave down the court for Clark. The pass goes off his hands. Loose ball deflected out of play by the Highlanders. 2.9 seconds left. Cinco gets the inbound, dribbles past midcourt, puts up a shot, no good. And that'll do it for this contest. The Highlanders win by 12. Our final score, 64-52. We're going to step aside for one final break. This is the Kindred Digital Basketball Showcase, presented by Marshall Orthopedics.
at Mount West is to facilitate student success in a variety of ways.
Students know that somebody cares. They know that there's somebody on the other table that is willing to do everything they can to make them successful.
Somebody can walk in the door not knowing what they want to do, and they can talk through what their options might be.
There's a program or a pathway for you here at Mount West. We have a pathway for anybody.
Hi, I'm Doug Nestor. I'm from Canova, West Virginia, and when I'm back home, you can find me at my local Par-Mar store.
We had that gold and blue pride at your local Par-Mar store. We are coming to your neighborhood soon. West Virginia, Kentucky, Ohio, Pennsylvania, and Maryland, we have you covered. Download the Par-Mar app and sign up for the Par-Mar rewards card. Food, gas, groceries, and more, we are gold and blue proud, and we are Par-Mar stores.
If there's not a Par-Mar store near you now, there will be soon.
You really can't get much for $5 these days, unless...
Is that a real song?
I think she liked it. Your choice of sandwich plus all this for just $5 is worth celebrating. Choose wisely. Choose Wendy's Piggy Bank.
Going out? Hungry? Have kids? Looking for a fun, casual joint? Then Roosters at Pullman Square in Huntington is the place to be. Bring the kids 12 and under on Tuesdays, and they eat for just 99 cents all day long. That's right, an entree, 2 sides, and a drink for less than $1. Plus, Tuesday at Roosters means a featured appetizer all day for just $2. Roosters will lighten your mood and not your wallet. And you can always enjoy your favorite sports on Roosters 40 TVs. Roosters at Pullman Square in Huntington, a fun, casual joint.
At Food Fair, fresh produce means we use local farmers and agriculture to provide the best for your family, from the farm into your hands. Convenience means providing cut-and-ready fruits and vegetables that give your family freshness without the prep time. By downloading the Food Fair app, you can shop fresh, collect cart cash rewards, and even have freshness delivered right to your door. Download the Food Fair app today and start shopping. Food Fair, conveniently fresh.
Back inside of Lucas Archer Gym one final time this evening. The Huntington Highlanders victorious 64-52 over Charleston Catholic. With the win, the Highlanders improved to 14-6 on the season. With the loss, the Irish drop to 16-3. An excellent evening of basketball and a great basketball season in general. This is our final Kindred Digital Basketball Showcase of the year. Appreciate each and every one of you viewers tuning in along the way. Thanks again to each of you viewers, the video crew, and everyone who helps out to get this video stream out to all of you who can't make it to the game. This has been the Kindred Digital Basketball Showcase, presented by Marshall Orthopedics.